She was acting like she was still locked up.
Then what was she doing?
She was putting labels on stuff in the refrigerator.
Damn.
I was like, yo, babe, you home now. You ain't got everything is for everybody. Who ate my such and such? I'm like, yo.
Damn.
No, everything is not for everybody. There lies that's the problem.
Came over with some jail shit.
Bro, why?
He said like Wallow.
That you know the condemned juice, the grape juice.
Yeah.
That you when you locked up, you get it from like the people that the Jewish people
Oh,
they get
yeah.
it. Like that's the only time you get the juice.
Tonight, we are learning that victim was allegedly killed by Remy Ma's son, Jason Jace Scott. So here's what we know at this hour.
Nothing has shaken her more than the 8-year prison sentence she received in 2008 after being convicted of assault and criminal possession of a weapon surrounding the shooting of a former friend over an alleged $3,000 in stolen money. During a recent appearance on Nick Cannon and Courtney B's online series, We Playing Spades, the Bronx native was asked what she'd change if given the chance. She immediately responded, "Not going to prison, ever."
The worst thing that I've ever endured in my life ever. You never got shot before? You've never ever been in handcuffs? Ever?
The F question mark Remy elaborated, "Before that, the worst thing that ever happened to me was I got cut in my face. It used to really bother me a lot, and I used to say, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. And then there was the penitentiary. And I was like, this S not cool. It was the worst thing that I've ever endured in my life, ever." The conceited MC was released in 2014 after serving 6 years in prison. Her post-release supervision ended on August 1st, 2019. The rapper also opened up about how her past experiences with the law have helped her gear up to host VH1's series, My True Crime Story.
Yeah, I think there's a big misconception that people who are in prison or who have been to prison or who have committed a crime, that there's these evil people.
In a past interview with E.T., the rapper reflected on her time in prison and why she can relate to the individuals featured in the series who got mixed up in their own criminal acts. In 2007, Remy was arrested on charges of attempted murder in a shooting outside of a New York night spot. She was convicted of intentional assault and served 6 years in prison for the crime. Just obviously from someone who has been to prison and who has been in situations where the headlines feed one thing and the media say one thing, I really know what my true crime story is. Then to the point, we just be like, you know what? All right, this is not me. This is not my life. I'm not going to let this moment personify what I am for the rest of my life, Remy told ET's Melisha Johnson. To be able to sit here, talking to you, doing interviews, hosting my true crime story, putting out music, acting in movies, all of that goes against all those little statistics that said I'm not supposed to be anything. So, it definitely affects me on a different level, she continued. And I think when we see that there are people who are not necessarily bad people, they were just in bad situations. Remy told ET that she was approached to do the show a little over a year ago. As a true crime junkie herself, she was interested from the start, especially after hearing how the series would set itself apart from others already out there. What intrigued me about it was that it was not just the rise and fall of people who had got caught up in whatever situation they got caught up in. It was the redemption part, the part where we get to talk about how, yeah, they did this, they went through this, but this is where they're at now, and they're doing great, she explained. Also, it was being told from their perspective. Like, you get the mastermind, it's my true crime story, for real. They're telling their stories. But despite preaching that she has changed, Trouble seems to like the rapper. In May 2019, the Grammy-nominated rapper was arrested on charges of attacking a reality show castmate at a New York concert venue. A new round of legal trouble for a rapper who was still on parole from a 2007 shooting. And now, it seems her troubled life has spilled over to her family. In mid-last year, questions quickly rose about rapper Remy Ma and her son, who was facing criminal charges in New York City. Remy's son, Jason Jace Scott, a Brooklyn native, was charged with first-degree murder, according to law enforcement sources. According to sources, Scott and another man were charged in connection with the June 7, 2021, murder of 47-year-old Darius Guillebeau in Queens. The pair were also allegedly charged with 2 counts of weapons possession and reckless endangerment. Jason, also known as Jay Smith, has appeared in several episodes of VH1's Love and Hip, New York, and New York. And Remy and Papoose meet the Mackie alongside his mother when he was younger. Remy said she is committed to proving Jason's innocence and supporting her child during the trying time. It's unclear if Jason himself pulled the trigger or if he hired the hit that took the life of Guillebeau, who lived at the Ravenswood houses in Astoria, Queens. Back in 2021, police reported that Guillebeau was found with shots to the head and to the chest. Guillebeau had an extensive criminal history 8 months before he was killed, including an indictment in a massive drug trafficking operation. Remy Ma, born Reminisce Keone Mackey, a Bronx native, made her start as an MC with the group Terror Squad in 1998, which consisted of rappers Fat Joe, Big Pun, Cuban Link, Prospect, Armageddon, and Triple C's. Her most notable songs include Whatever, Anti-Up Remix, Lean Back, Conceited, and All the Way Up. Ma and Papoose have long been celebrated as one of hip-hop's most iconic couples. Their love story, filled with admirable loyalty and resilience, captivated fans as they navigated highs and personal struggles together. From holding it down as Remy sat behind bars to exchanging vows and reality TV stardom, their bond became a symbol of Black love. However, over the years, Remy and Papoose have shown that they're not perfect, as rumors of infidelity and public disputes have overshadowed their once inspiring relationship. The couple's journey began in 2004 when they met, and the relationship deepened in 2008 when Remy Ma was sentenced to 6 years in prison for assault with a weapon. Papoose's unwavering support during her incarceration, including their over-the-phone wedding that same year, solidified his reputation as a devoted partner. Fans admired his unshakable loyalty, with many hailing him as the standard of what a husband should be. After Remy's release in 2014, the couple quickly re-established themselves as a power duo, balancing their music careers and their own endeavors. Their time on VH1's Love and Hip Hop, New York further highlighted their relationship, showcasing the dynamics of their family and their bond. In 2016, the couple renewed their vows on TV and, 2 years later, gave birth to their first child together, a daughter named Reminisce Mackenzie. However, cracks in their marriage seemingly began in 2022 when rumors of Remy dating battle rapper Eazy the Block Captain surfaced. The entire debacle reportedly led to a rift between Papoose and Eazy that got physical, according to Pap. Speculation intensified as Remy started using her maiden name and was frequently seen with Eazy on different occasions. Now, the situation has escalated as both Pap and Remy have accused each other of infidelity. Remy exposed Papoose for dating world champion boxer Claressa Shields, to which Papoose claimed to have requested a divorce multiple times. These events turned their private struggles into a public spectacle, with many fans heartbroken at the possible end of Remy and Papoose's run. Could that be the last nail in Remy's coffin? Only time will tell. And that's it from us today. Until next time, thank you for watching.